Hey y'all, it's good to see you. My name is Peanut, and welcome back to Satisfactory. I have this SAM ore node that I've hooked up to a bunch of stuff. So this is mining the thing, this is making reanimated SAM, and it's been cranking pretty much the entire time that I've been building my iron factory and doing all of the stuff. So I'm letting my iron factory churn away while I show you all this, so that when I get back we can unlock vehicular transport and steel, and then maybe probably work on a steel factory today, at least like rudimentary, very basic steel setup. And I have this lovely, well, if I don't run into the whale guy, I have this lovely zip line that goes all the way back to my base. I had just came over here to check my doggo, and he had steel beams on him. And that happens to be enough steel beams to make an obelisk detonator. So now I have one of these. I'm still working on the iron factory. I'm almost done. I'm working on the screw floor right now. Wonderful. I've got my obelisk detonator and my obelisks. I'm not gonna use... I might grab the gas nobelisks, but I have 2 nuke nobelisks. And a couple pulse ones that I've gotten from my doggos, which I did not know that they could find nobelisks, but apparently they can. I also learned that they can find power slugs, so power slugs are technically renewable, it's just not very common. Just for the fun of it, I know that I have something over here that I can blow up. There's not anything in this, but... Whoop. Oh, you know what I actually should have done first thing since getting this technology? I should be using it to explode this rock on top of the Skaterium node. Boom! Now I'll be able to put a miner on that. So I finally got the iron factory done. I've got all these smelters up here, and it goes down through a bunch of different floors. But I'm gonna do a tour, but I want to get rid of all this up here, and then hook the iron into here first. So I need to go through and power everything, and then I need to hook up the iron miners to these 4 conveyor belts right here, and then everything should be running after that, which is very exciting. And for the purposes of this being as painless as possible, I'm just gonna throw pretty much everything I have on me into this sink. Except for the cables, and I think I need rods for power poles. And I'm gonna dismantle everything up here, and that includes the 4 miners. I am gonna dismantle the 4 miners, and I think I'm going to rearrange them and have them come out on a, foundation. Pretty much everything is powered, so it is almost time to release the iron. I do want this last power pole to be Mark II, so I need to make some quick wire real quick. Alright, a Mark II power pole I'm gonna put right here. And then connect, 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 connect. And I'll go ahead and connect this to this as well. Alright, everything should be powered. I have all these leftover materials from when I dismantled everything that I figured I could go ahead and use to jumpstart some of these manifolds. And I guess I'll start with the furthest one back, because why not? I hope this factory works. It doesn't look really pretty right now, and it's probably not going to look like the prettiest thing later either. But for now, I'm really mostly just worried about function. So that top floor is the smelting floor. This floor is the plate crafting floor, so all of these constructors are making iron plates. And this one is going to storage, and the rest of them are going down to make reinforced iron plates. These also can be jump-started with all of this random ingots I have. This next floor down is a ton of constructors that are all crafting rods, which I can also use some ingots to kickstart. Down one more floor is where a bunch of those rods get processed into screws, right here. And then down here is my first floor of assemblers. So I have 5 assemblers making reinforced iron plates. 2 of those assemblers go down to make modular frames and steel plating, and the rest of those assemblers go to storage because reinforced iron plates are very useful. And then these 3 are making rotors. One of these goes to smart plating, and the other 2 go to storage. So, down here, very last row, like you've already got some coming down this line, is the bulk storage for all of the things here, because I don't have dimensional depots yet. But also, the assembler here, which is will be making modular frames, and the 2 here that will be making smart plating. And probably after I'm done with all the smart plating that I need for phase 2, I'm not entirely sure if that's all the smart plating you need, but if I don't need smart plating after this, I'm probably going to rework some of this factory so that all 3 of these can make modular frames. So I'm going to go through and kind of kickstart everything, and then we can, I mean, maybe I'll have some B-roll footage of everything crafting away. Oh my goodness, I just realized I forgot to make the output for these 2 lines of smelters. These are supposed to go here into Rod Constructor Town. So I'm gonna have to redo a little of this. And I was wondering why I wasn't having any screws being produced. I think for now I need to run a Mark II belt from here. And for the time being, that will have to be it. Once I get some reinforced iron plates coming out of this factory, I'll be able to redo this. Or upgrade this belt. Oh, would you look at that? Some smart plating's going down the line right now. I've got 60 in there currently. I wonder how long it's going to take me to get to that full 1,000. I bet you if I go set up steel and come back, I'll be there. But I need to get some modular frames first to do all of this research I need to do to unlock steel and vehicular transport. Before I do any unlocking of things, I want to move all of this. We're going to move it all down here by my space elevator. Alright, time to unlock vehicular transport.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources.
Woo!
They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
I think I'm going to use those to get my iron to my steel factory until I unlock trains. Well, I can at least pull up the milestone for basic steel production. I think I just have all of those resources on me except for the modular frames, which I basically just need to wait for. I believe that I have everything that I need to unlock steel production. I just need to go grab it. I had a little bit of an issue with the modular frame assembler, which you probably can't see because it's extremely dark. But it wasn't getting screws because there was a constructor a few floors up that I just didn't put the conveyor belt in, so I fixed that, and now it is working. And I have all of the... I need to make sure that I have everything. I don't have all the rotors I need. Gotta go get rotors. And I'm gonna be completely honest, the space elevator is filling up with smart plating faster than I thought it would. I'm gonna have to get to the versatile frameworks and, all that other stuff sooner than I thought. Alright, boop. This will be the first time that I've ever gotten to steel.
Milestone reached.
I'm officially
Coal
farther
and
than I've
iron
ever
can be
been before.
combined in the foundry to start steel production.
Woo!
Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day.
Save the day.
Fix It and humanity is relying on you.
Beautiful. Now, one of the things I really want to do with this steel thing is set up tractor and truck stations. So I want to play with this a little bit.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Oh, beautiful. It's like, oh, the truck won't spy on you, but we already are. Oh, I can't move because there's no fuel. Get out. Put fuel in. Okay. So the idea is to come here, load cargo, press F. I'm pressing F. Oh, I guess because there's no cargo. Let me put some cargo in there. Okay, F. And then if I leave... Oh, dang it! No, I ran over the bush. Anyway, so is the plates are not in there now. Okay. So what's up? Does it have to be automated to pick up stuff? Hold on. I'm gonna build another one of these. Over... I need another modular frame. Okay, and I'll put this one... like... here.
Fix It reminds you to drive vehicles accurately through a truck station's dock area while recording a path. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some Pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
Huh. I didn't know the truck stations were sentient. Okay, so... this will be load. And this will be plate load. And I don't care if it's pretty. And then I'll go set the other one to unload. And this will be plate unload. Beautiful. Now I go to the tractor. Open record menu. Start recording. Okay. Load cargo. Yeah. Load cargo here. And then go over here. Unload cargo. Record menu. Stop recording. Enable autopilot. So will it go on its own now? It's still running, but it doesn't seem to be going on its own. Oh, maybe I have to load the path, don't I? Load path? There are no paths to load. Q. Save. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Start recording. F. F. And then around. And we need to close the loop. Sweet. Okay, that created a path. So we'll save that path. Complete test. Save. Now load path. That. Load path. Record menu. Enable autopilot. And out. Oh, okay. So it'll go. I'll put plates in here. Does it get loaded up? Oh, do I need to power this thing? I do need to power it. That's why. There we go. Okay. This is probably gonna, like, flip itself over on a rock or something, but I just want to make sure that I know how this works. And it's gonna grab the box out of that, put it back in there, and now the plates are in here, and they can be conveyored out. And is this guy gonna mess himself up? Oh, he might. What are you doing, buddy? Sport tractor. Oh. Oh no, it just stopped. I was like, did it run out of fuel? Okay. Well, we're gonna disable autopilot now. And just dismantle all of this stuff. Yeah, dismantle all of this stuff. Cool. Well, now I know how that works. And edit this, delete. Yes. Oh, I want to delete all of these. Hold on. I might have to get the vehicle back in order to do that. Record menu, paths, that, delete path. Because I don't need that to be there. Okay. Well, now I know how those work, and I'll be able to use it in my steel production place. So let's head over there. I noticed that my power system was kind of struggling a little bit, especially with these four that are here on the ends of the liquid manifolds, because, like, there's no water in here. And so my solution to this, for the time being, is right here. I'm going to pipe water extractors up into these right here. So we're gonna do that right now before we set up steel, because if I don't have all the power that I can have, I'm not going to be able to get the steel up and running. Okay, I believe that I shouldn't need more head lift than what the water extractor provides, because this is not more than 10 meters of height. So, but I will go in here and use the Fixsmith skin. Doop, boop, boop. Okay. Now all I should need to do is power those. Boop. And boop. And hopefully that should solve my water problems. Okay, they're all filling up. Oh yeah, it's filling up. It's filling up this, filling up this. And it should make this a little bit more stable. And a little bit higher as well. It would be ideal if I could keep all of these coal generators running at maximum power so that it's all a nice flat line like that. But I don't know how reasonable that's gonna be. It seems to be going alright right now because I'm getting more water coming in than is being taken out by the generators. So I think that this should work for now, and this will hopefully slowly fill up so that these will be on. It's very stable right now. Hopefully it stays that way. It just seems that I needed the extra 2 water extractors. So I need 10 modular frames to build a foundry, and I currently only have 84. So I can build 8 foundries, which, at least for very basic steel stuff, should be perfectly fine. I'm not trying to have this be like a super huge steel operation quite yet. My first priority with the steel is going to be getting a dimensional depot. Because I think I need steel beams to do that research. And so that's going to be my first order of business. That and more nobelisks. Yeah, I need steel pipes to research the SAM fluctuators. I can't do that yet. We're gonna set up our steel factory, I think probably over this crater lake here. Or maybe over here over the land so that I don't mess up the pretty lakes. Oh, there's a... That Fixmas gift landed on top of that whale tick. And I do believe, if I remember correctly, there's a guy over here that needs power. I can get you power, my friend. Alright, this has power now. Open. Hard drive. Okay, we can scan that while we're setting up foundries. I've built up some foundations up here. I've got the 3 pure coal nodes here. I need to scan to remember where the 3 pure iron nodes are. It's 1. Oh, there's the 3. Okay, so they're this way. Which might pose a little bit of a problem. Actually, I don't think it will. But I am gonna have to chop down some trees. We're foundationing all the way down. Alright, that's gonna be the way up there. It's a little janky, but it'll work. I have 3 pure iron nodes over here that are going to come into lines. That are going to be... Get out of my way. Get out of my way. They're going to come down here. To about here, and I think I'm gonna do like a 2-meter foundation down here, like that, just so that I'll be able to line them up easier. So it'll go middle, side, side, and that's how they will go, and they'll go lift up, lift up, lift up, but there will be a truck that'll bring them to this point. Okay, so scratch that thing I said about the tractor, the truck stations. I realized that it would just be so much easier to just, like, conveyor belt the iron all the way up. So that's what I did, because I was basically just gonna have the truck station go from down there to up here, which is like, just use conveyor belts at that point. So I have all these hooked up and powered, and I AFK'd for like a little bit. Well, I didn't AFK, I went back to my home and came back because I needed more reinforced iron plates. And came back, and all of the iron has gone up here now, which is lovely and wonderful, and can I please get on this ladder? And I've also hooked up these coal nodes. So, I have everything that I need to lay out the foundries and have the beginnings of a steel factory. Oh, also, if you didn't see my Fixmas special, I have snowballs, and they can blow up things, and they're also a lot cheaper than the other methods of blowing up things, so as long as I have access to the snowballs, I will be using them for the foreseeable future. So to start this process, I'm basically just gonna figure out what I need for this. 3 iron and 3 coal, and I have 3 things of 120 coming in, so 12? 12 foundries? I think 12 foundries works. I'm gonna really have to finagle this, though. It's probably gonna be a little spaghetti until I can get, like, better belts so that I can merge them into, like, one. I could also just have this bottom floor be a logistics floor. That actually sounds like a better idea. So, 12 of these. 6 on that side, and 6 on this side. I think that's probably gonna be what I end up doing. See, things like this are where logistics floors come in handy, because I can just run the iron around the outside of this array, and the coal around the inside of the array. And it still won't get in the way of the outputs, which are gonna go down the middle and out that way. And probably going to put, like, processing stuff over here. We'll see. But first of all, I need to hook up all the ores and stuff so we're actually producing steel. Here comes the steel. I haven't hooked up the constructors to power yet, but these are making beams and pipes. And as far as I know, the only things that I can make with steel now are beams and pipes. Oh, I haven't set these up to make pipes yet. Let me fix that. Okay, these are now hooked up to make steel pipes. I just need to power these and then have outputs for them basically just run to a storage thing. That's the next goal. I have connected all of the constructors, and they're all going at the same time. That's lovely. So, like I was saying earlier, this side is pipes, and this side is beams, and I think, I don't actually have this end hooked up to anything yet, because I believe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it over here, and then it's gonna go down into a platform down here. Which will be the, like the truck platform. And my truck station will be here. It'll get loaded from up there, with steel beams, and then it'll take the steel beams over there, like, pretty much in a straight line to, over where my space elevator is. I'm gonna sort of destroy everything in the path, and, yeah, that's gonna be the truck station, and maybe it'll be a train later once I get access to those, but right now, that's gonna be the best way for me to fully automate the versatile frameworks without either having to manually take the steel beams down there, or manually bring the modular frames up here. So, that is what will be happening on that front. I've made the sort of framework for what I'm about to do, which is I've got the modular frames coming in up here, and I'm gonna hopefully have the steel beams coming in right here to make the versatile frameworks, and those are going to get conveyor belted down there and into the space elevator. So I don't know how many assemblers I'm gonna need. I think that I'm gonna deal with that after I get to these. So I have this, which makes 2 modular frames per minute. So I think I'm only gonna really be able to have 1 assembler. But it depends on how many modular frames the versatile frameworks need. I need 2.5 modular frames per minute to make 2 versatile frameworks per minute. Ooh, that's a bit. I might end up rerouting some of this so that I can turn the smart plating assemblers into modular frame assemblers. But I would also... Actually, that could work, because I could use the rods that I used to use for the rotors that went to the modular... that went to the smart plating. But I'll do that off camera. That's just, like, a bunch of weird logistical stuff that I'm gonna have to use my head brain for. What I wanted to do right now was... I'm gonna set up 3 assemblers for now. Let's do... doop, and... boop. And I want to make sure that this tractor can do this and not fall off. So I'm gonna drive it myself, and then I'm gonna attempt to record the path after I've driven it myself. Oh, it's gonna fall off. Oh no, am I gonna die? Okay. That tells me that I need a little bit wider of a turn right there. So I need to do, like... not the double ramp, but I need, like, one of those. Maybe like that. Maybe that'll work. We'll test it again. Here we go again. Trying this again. Trying to make sure that I won't fall off. And I also plan to put barriers along this after I have it ironed out. And this is all just going to be temporary until the versatile frameworks are done. And this, that's the only turn. This should just go all the way straight. Looky there, we made it this time. I did do a little bit of braking at that turn though, because I was worried about it. So, I'm gonna run railings along this, because I think, I'm pretty sure, that railings will keep me from, like, running into things. Yeah, here, if I put this here, and I put a truck here, tractor, if I run into that, will I run over it? Kind of. Maybe I'll have to do like 2-meter walls or something. I'm only really super worried about the tractor running off the back of the foundation right here. So I think I might just put walls here. And I'll use, like, the whole 4-meter wall. Because maybe, like, it might still flip over with the 4-meter wall. But at least it'll still be up here, and I won't have to go searching for it in the water below. Now it's time to go all the way back here and try to record the path. Now comes the part where if I mess it up, I have to do the whole thing again. So, we're gonna put fuel in here. Hop in this tractor. Go, like, here-ish? Yeah. And... Alright, I guess we can just start from in here. Okay, record menu. Start recording. Load cargo. I haven't actually tested going this way yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna, like, fly when this ramp hits. A little bit. Okay, here comes the hard part. Yeah, I don't know if I want that in my recorded path. Here we go. Save path. Okay, load path. Steel beam transport. Enable autopilot. There we go. Now will it... What's it gonna do? Where are you going? No. Why is it doing that? Why are you just going backwards into oblivion? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna re-record the path and we'll come back and see what is up. I think I might have to start away from the thing. No! Okay, it fell off. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that again. It might actually be better to start the path from down here. But I should start the path from where it gets loaded, and not where it gets unloaded. Like, here are these steel beams. I guess I already have these. I can go ahead and... I should go ahead and hook all these conveyor belts up and stuff, just so I have them... They have them doing what they're supposed to be doing. Oh, I finished this real quick to send the versatile frameworks down here, because I've been... Every time I, like, delete the tractor, I get steel beams in my inventory, and so I've just been filling up the assemblers. And who knows, by the time I have this whole, path recording thing figured out, I might just have all of the versatile frameworks I need. Alright, I've got plenty of fuel in there. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be kinda sad. I forgot to load the path. Well, this upcoming part is what I'm worried about. See what happens. Duh! Duh! Oh, whoops. Well. Well, I went back up there. Hold on, where'd the tractor go? I'm confused. I don't know if that would have been stopped by a wall. I think a wall just would have made it flip over. I think I just need to re-record that path again because, like, it flipped over because I almost flipped over when I was recording that. Moment of truth right here. Hey! It made the turn. Was it gonna fall off right here? No, it's not. That's awesome. Alright, and we unload. Alright, now are you gonna turn around well? No. Wait, it fixed itself? You gonna turn around properly? To go this way. And then fall off the okay. So what I should probably do is from this truck station, I should go out straight and then turn around. That will probably work better than like going out, turning this way, and then turning the other way. Alright, this is the last time I'm gonna try this. And if this doesn't work, I don't know, I just recorded like the cleanest path of my life. So if this doesn't work, I'm probably just gonna manually transport the steel beams until the versatile frameworks are done, and then worry about automatic long distance transportation when I have trains. Let's see if this works. Given steel beams. And we wait, and we go. Alright, let's see if it'll turn around. It'll actually turn around good and go back up correctly. Oh, it's gonna wait again? As long as it continues going the right way. This is the first time I've actually had it, like, turn around and go back. This is promising. Oh, and it made it through the turn, too? This is looking promising, because it really just has to go straight and then turn around at the end. And if it's able to turn around at the end and start it again, then I'm not worried about it anymore. I mean, I'll still be a little worried about it. That I'll like look out and see a tractor falling from the sky. But as long as I can get to 1,000 versatile frameworks, then I can just tear this down, and hopefully by that point I'll have trains, so I won't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, turn around without falling over. Oh my goodness, it did it. Oh, it did it. Alright. I'll leave you be. Do your thing. I'll occasionally come and drop more fuel into here, and because the path, it uses like 29 or 30 fuel, 30 coal or something. So as long as I keep this stocked, which will be easy because I can just occasionally go pull coal out of the coal miners over there and load it up in here, it should work. That's gonna be the end of this episode. Next time you see me, I'll probably have enough versatile frameworks, and we're gonna be working on a couple little satellite factories. So I've got the Caterium node that I want to set up. I've got the SAM ore node that I want to bring some pipes over there, and I might just manually do that until I get the fluctuators that I need to make depots. But yeah, next episode is going to be a couple smaller satellite factories, and also unlocking a lot of the Phase 2 stuff. So I'm going to be unlocking Logistics Mach 3 and like all of the like advanced steel production and stuff. I'm probably not going to be actually turning, like, using the advanced steel production until after I've completed Phase 2 and gotten to trains, because I can tell you all about my big idea now. I want to turn, like, this entire huge lake area, and maybe even out into the ocean there. Like, this is gonna be all my train stations and stuff, and then out that way, like, the trains will go through these two massive rocks where my fixment stuff is, and out there into just a massive mega factory. Like, part of it will probably be here, and then part of it will probably be, and part of it will be, like, way out there. Just an absolutely massive mega factory that will make all of the things. There goes my tractor. That will, so it'll basically bring, like, at the ore nodes and stuff, it'll just load up the raw material, and all of the raw material will be brought here, and there will be a massive, like, processing facility in this area that's just, like, flat over all of this land here. It's gonna be a massive processing facility. For, like, smelting and foundries and any other, like, processing stuff that needs to happen, like turning quartz into silica and raw quartz crystals or whatever, like that will all happen out here. And then, like, constructing and combining things into usable products will be out there, as well as, like, I know that because of the dimensional depots, you don't really need storage facilities, but I'm gonna have, like, a massive storage facility out there with, like, at least one industrial storage container for every item in the game. That's the plan. Just to have, like, a mega huge thing, and it'll be a very long project that I'm hoping will take me much time, to do all the logistical stuff and organizational things and all of that. Well, anyway, with that being said, this is the end of the episode. I hope y'all have a flip-fantastic day. And bye-bye.